All right, day 10, John Muir Trail. Let's see what we have in store for today. Making my way back down to the trail, I had to pick a kind of unique campsite because all the known marked campsites were taken. The storm did eventually hit after the sun went down, probably when that desert air cooled. There were some lightning strikes. I was in my tent, but I could clearly see that there were lightning strikes. Some impressive thunder, a little bit of rain, but as far as like big storms go, it actually wasn't too bad. Clouds are hanging around this morning, so this might actually be a legitimate storm system and not just the typical afternoon storms. Yeah, you can see it behind me. Let me see. How do I angle this? There we go. Yeah, storm clouds are still hanging around. I'm only 3 miles from Pinchot Pass. Pinchot and Mather are actually pretty close together, so it's pretty easy to set myself up to be close to the pass and still not be the highest thing around. So that's what I'm doing now. As long as I make it up and over Pinchot this morning, these storms can roll in. I mean, clouds are annoying for like charging my devices, but they're not a big deal. And rain is annoying, but like, it's not lightning, it's not gonna kill me. It's just going over these passes because they are really high and you're not that far below cloud level. So you don't wanna be up there when lightning's happening. So making my way up to Pinchot and seeing what the rest of the day has in store for me. And here's our daily marmot tax for the pass. I saw a whole bunch of them yesterday too. Oh, he doesn't like being on video. Saw a whole bunch of them yesterday too, but didn't take the camera out because I was worried about getting over the pass. But this is, if we're doing like a calendar, this is the marmot for Pinchot Pass. All right, marmot, I'll leave you alone. Rounding the shore of Lake Marjorie. So we're back up to where the watersheds start. So the rivers can keep flowing after the snow melt. And it's less than 2 miles to this dip right here in the mountains. It's hard to remember sometimes that these are passes. These are the lowest points in the mountains because on your elevation profile, they are the highest points of your hike. But nope, they're the lowest points of this. Just swing around and show the rest of these mountains. Again, that's the lake. Still looking for pikas. Thought I saw one, but it was like a chipmunk or something. And it has been warm, so pikas will die over, I think, 75 degrees. And it's been pretty high at these high elevations too, but it's cool right now, so still looking for those elusive pikas. Okay, finished my ascent of Pinchot Pass. You might be able to see there's actually somebody coming up from below down there, tiny person. Breathing a little hard because it is 12,100 feet up here, but much more leisurely ascent at the very top of the pass. And this is what's awaiting me on the other side. So far, no scary thunder or lightning yet. So I think I should be able to get down to tree line. There's even some blue sky over here. Come on, desert air. Get below tree line before anything potentially happens today, which is good. So see these switchbacks, going down them, and hardest part of my day is over. I mean, I will be going uphill at the end of the day, sort of making my way to the next pass, but this was the big challenge for today, and it's done. Moving on. Still coming down, still haven't hit kind of that tree line area though. But look at these little creeks, they're beautiful. But again, towing the line of this front. So you got blue skies over here, you've got the sun trying to peek through these clouds, and then you've got these very unhappy looking clouds over here. It's honestly kind of interesting to watch. I kind of hope I stay like on this line or to the east of these storms. I have a feeling I'm going to be turning into that dark cloud though. We'll see. Alright, 2 marmots for the price of 1 pass. This one's on the south side. Now he stopped doing his marmot things. He was just digging around. Oh, maybe he'll go back. He was licking rocks and picking up rocks and digging through the rocks, and that's what marmots are supposed to do. But I think I scared him. I think I scared him. They're cute. I'm sorry, marmot. I'm sorry. There he goes. Okay, you can see the trail going straight forward here into that beautiful scene. And to my left, as always, is this beautiful scene. However, if you look through the trees, the trail turns right into this mess. You can see right across the pond there, it's pretty dark. I could see rain coming down from earlier, but these ponds are going to turn into Woods Creek, which I'm going to be following downstream for quite a ways until I cross the Woods Creek suspension bridge, which is by far the coolest bridge on the trail. But I've gotten, oh, it's rocky here, I've gotten as much of my my electronics solar charged as possible in this section, because it might be dark for quite a bit of the day. Okay, this is Woods Creek. I'm going to be following it down for a while. This is fairly upstream in Woods Creek. You can see it flowing. It's actually really beautiful when the sun is out, which it obviously isn't now. As far as weather updates, I don't know at this point. I have been rained on a little bit. The wind has obviously picked up quite a bit. It's a pretty cold wind too. I've heard 2 legitimate cracks of thunder. But when I keep looking at the nasty clouds, they keep getting pushed in different directions. I feel like they've been pushed west a little bit too. So, I don't know. I'm not as concerned about it as yesterday though, because I already went over my big pass for the day. So I think my luck is finally out. I'm pretty sure up here is the direction I'm headed, and all throughout this cloud bank I have been hearing regular thunder. And I have to cross a metal bridge over water to get there. Oh, you can see the water slide here though, that's cool. So before the bridge, might take an extended break and hope it passes. Oh boy, I know it doesn't come out on camera, but now it's actually raining for real. I really hope this passes. I don't want to have to set up my tent here because it's still 9 miles to my next pass, and I want to be able to hit that in the morning too. So I may have to set up my tent just to like take a nap, or I may be setting it up for the night here. This sucks. Alright, it's still raining, not as bad as before, but I haven't heard any thunder in a while, so I'm going to get going. Because it is raining, I do have to keep my phone in my case, so I'm going to try to film things using the front-facing camera. Obviously, when I'm looking at myself, it's not a big deal, but going over the bridge, it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. I do want to chip off these miles, because I want to get as close to Glen Pass as I can. I want to be able to successfully get over it in the morning. Because if I'm going to be stuck on one side of Glen Pass, I want it to be the other side. There is a exit route and resupply route from there. So here we go. Alright, this is my 3rd time trying to film using the front-facing camera, but this is Woods Creek Bridge. It's the prettiest and most fun bridge on the trail, and I really hope it's on camera because I don't want to do this again. And this is Woods Creek. You recognize that mountain in front of me? It had a big dark cloud over it earlier. It is much better now. The rain has stopped. I am following this drainage. It's the South Fork of Woods Creek. I actually met up right where that bridge was. And then this is looking back down into Woods Creek. Still cool wind, still a lot of clouds, but no more of that thunder. And it's not currently raining. I still have a surprising amount of time left in the day, so I might be able to actually put myself in a really good position for the next pass, which I was a little worried about it. I didn't know how long that storm would last, but looks like it's all gonna work out. I saw one. I saw a pika. It hopped back in the rocks before I could get my phone out, much less out of my case. But I was a little worried because I hadn't seen any pikas yet, and they are very heat sensitive. But they're still here. I saw a pika in those rocks right over there. There he is, there he is. There he is. Can't see him very well, but you can see him hopping in the rocks. Well, okay, that was technically a pika. Oh, way up there, way up there. They're basically miniature rabbits with mouse ears. They're super cute. Hopefully I'll get another video of them before the trip's done. All right, on the way to Glen Pass, you stop by a whole bunch of lakes, and there's no avoiding these mosquitoes or lakes. So I'm camped near Lake Arrowhead, an established campsite with a bear box, actually. I think I'm just a touch over 4 miles to Glen Pass. Ooh, mosquito! Ah! Okay, no! Keeps landing on my finger. Just a touch over 4 miles. Now I'm watching that finger to Glen Pass. I think I've got like 2 more days of these storms. It's kind of conflicting, the weather forecasts. So I've definitely got some days built in. If I'd need to hunker down for a full day, I have that built in. If I don't need to do that, then I'm going to have some very short days towards the end of this trip here. So my goal is just to put myself in a position where I can be close to these passes and do them whenever the weather is appropriate. These mosquitoes are trying to bite my phone. Go away. Whenever it's appropriate. So that's where I'm ending day 10. Day 11. Hopefully I am going over Glen Pass.